Have you been to your Instagram requests folder and seen those messages that are like, hey beautiful, I found you on Instagram, your profile really appealed to me, I want to give you an allowance and make you my sugar baby, such for something like that. Have you been curious about what happens if you actually respond? Well, I was, and I did, and this is what happened. Hey guys, it's Elise. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I do videos on fashion, lifestyle, anything that's going on in my life at the time. Today we're going to talk about this sugar baby scam that is all over Instagram at the moment. So I actually responded to 2 of these requests. They were something like offering $7,000 a week for like shopping allowance or just to like pay your bills and that sort of thing. And I was like, huh? Pay me to exist? Yes, please. And at this stage, I was kind of believing it, to be honest. I responded something along the lines of, hey, I'm curious, what would this sort of arrangement entail? So pretty soon into just chatting about nothing really, they want you to move to WhatsApp. So they give you their number and then they want you to message you on WhatsApp. So we're chatting on WhatsApp now and they're just like, tell me a bit about yourself. And they're also like, let me tell you a bit about myself. And the 2 people that I messaged, they were like, I'm an American, but I'm currently in Germany on business. I work in the engineering field, or it was like I work in the trade of metals or something like that. But they both said that, so that was where I was like, this is really like that's way too much of a coincidence for me. There's something fishy going on, you know? I was like, all right, let's just play along with this, and I just want to like get to the crux of this quickly. Like, I just want proof that it is a scam. Yeah, they said they had other sugar babies, that they want to pay you $7,000 a week, and then they give you like their rules. It's so weird. And something that stuck out was like, we want to be able to trust you, we want to make sure you're honest. Isn't that like a weird thing to say? And then it gets weird. Both of them like gave me this sob story. One was like, I came from a very poor family, poverty-stricken home. I lost my wife Isabel. I've been living a miserable life since. She passed away in a plane crash. Hasn't been easy living alone. So they're all rich and they know the struggle of what it's like to be like a poor uni student. I'm not a uni student, but anyway, I think that's the demographic they prey on, which is really sad because, you know, like uni students or people that are probably reaching out to them probably do have debts, or, you know, of course could use the extra money. Like, it's just icky to think that they might be the victim of these scams, which is going to further put them in debt. And then I think it was the next morning, so I started talking to them, let's say on a Thursday, I don't know what day it was, and then on like Friday morning they were like, hey, we want to pay you your first allowance. Well, one of them was. I can't remember what the other one was doing. This is where it gets interesting. And this is, before this I did a bit of research on the internet, and there's all different ways they will try and get money off you. One is that they actually will put money in your account, and you actually can get that money out on an ATM, but it works by the time your bank realizes that money has bounced, they're going to contact you and be like, hey, this money, like, you know, wasn't legit. You need to like put all these funds back in your account because you're like in the negative now. But you might have already taken it out and spent it. Another way, which is the way you'll see happened here, is that they want you to pay like a transaction fee. This one was in Bitcoin. I'm like, really? Anyway, they want you to pay like a transaction fee so that the transaction can happen. Like, what bullshit is that? If they were a true sugar daddy, they would like just pay for the transfer fee, right? So they wanted to route this money through PayPal, and I'm pretty sure what was like a photoshopped page. Like, it looked legit, but it's not hard to just like edit something out and put your username or your details instead. So it looked like that, like a screenshot of that, which would be transferring $7,000 to my account. And then here we go. But you know, I usually pay a transaction fee because I'm sending with a company account. As if you would be sending with a company account. You'd be sending with a personal account if you're a sugar daddy. And the fee can't be deducted from my account because it's linked with a Bitcoin I usually send with this account to my babies' families and friends, so they feel happy getting the Bitcoin as a fee for their payment. And you will have to get the Bitcoin here, so you have to click on this link, and it's like buybitcoin.com, and get a Bitcoin of $500, and you show me a screenshot when on it, so I can take you through, so I can be able to verify your payment of $7,000, which is already programmed to your account. So not the best grammar. So that was the crux of it. That is how they're scamming you. I just blocked them after that. I think they tried to call a few times. Yeah, of course I didn't pick up. So that happened. There's just so many ways you can be scammed, and I feel like lockdown has really amplified the scammers. Like, I get phone calls that are scammers, Instagram messages like that, or even different. I just recently heard of like the brand ambassador scam. Yeah, so that's what happens when you message those kind of messages back. It's a scam. The funny thing is, I got a message on WhatsApp like maybe a few weeks later. It just came up out of the blue, and I was like, hey, sorry, who is this? And they were like, it's me. And screenshotted like our old conversation. And I was like, oh, great. I think they were still playing the game because I just, you know, I didn't confront them about it. I just blocked them. And what happened? Oh yeah, I was like, haha, I know you're a scammer. Like, no thank you. And they were like, do you want to scam with me? I was like, what? So if you can't scam the person, team up with them and scam other people, apparently. Oh my goodness. I just think this is such a low life move because they're literally targeting people that are financially vulnerable, probably have debts, whether that's student debts or other debts. Anyway guys, I will wrap things up here, but let me know what you think of all this. And yeah, see you in my next video. Bye.